right, welcome friend. We're so excited that you are joining us. We're calling this video Mature Modere because I cannot wait to share with you the women who have grown in maturity through their years, their experience, their time in relationships, in marriage, in motherhood, grandparenting, and really what is it that intrigues them to see an opportunity to do a business on the side of everything else that they do. And so I want you guys to know that as you're watching this video, which someone sent to you, I first want you to text your friend and say, okay, I'm watching the video, because there's nothing better than actually telling the friend, thank you for sending it and saying, I'm watching the video. So follow up and text them. And then secondly, what I'd really love for you to know is that these incredible women you're about to meet, they all have such wonderful stories. You're going to connect with someone. So I would love for you at the end of this video to text your friend and say, I really connected with this woman. That's going to help in so many ways, because that's going to help your friend know, hey, let's help you have the story for you as they figured out how to have the story for them. So text your friend who you're connecting with, and then it's possible you may even be watching this and thinking, you know who else I need to get involved in Modere is my granddaughter, or maybe it's my son. Whoever that is, make a note, follow up. I always love to have a list when I'm watching something. I can take notes. It's just who I am. I'm a retired teacher. I retired very early, you could say, because I did build up an income on the side, which we'll talk about with Modere. And that gave me the opportunity to be able to be at home with my kids. And so you'll hear from each of these beautiful women, what did they do as they earned an income with Modere? But lastly, the last thing I want to encourage you to do is know that you're just checking to see if this is for you. This may be for you, or it may be for someone that you know. So as you're watching this, don't have any stress of like, oh, now I feel like I have to do it. We don't want you to do Modere if you don't want to do Modere. But I guarantee, I remember the day that this opportunity was shared with me. I actually had a career where I could be a stay-at-home mom because I retired. And that career changed very quickly, and I had to look at another option. And so my husband and I, we thought about what are all the things that we could do, but most importantly, that could give us time with our kids. And that's when Modere was brought to the table for me. And the first question that I asked is, what is Modere? Like, what does Modere actually stand for? So we're going to answer that today. The second question I asked is, does Modere actually provide a good income? Or is this something that's, wishy-washy? Because I have to have stability in my life. So I looked into the financial aspect of Modere, and it was absolutely proven to be incredible. There can be more information that we can send you, but today, here's what we really want to focus on. We want to focus on the power of the products. What do the products do? You're going to hear stories. We also want to focus on the power of the community and the financial income opportunity. And so those two things to us go hand in hand, because if the products didn't work, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. So if this resonates with you, again, at the end, text your friend. I'll follow up with you and share that at the end as well. But I'm excited to get into this. Here's a little glimpse of the 5 women that we're going to be talking to on this Zoom. So the first that we'll be introducing here shortly, her name is Judy, and she's retired since 2014 as a trauma nurse. You can only imagine like the things that she's had to go through, right? On top of that, she's married and she has 6 kids altogether with her husband. 4, if I remember that correctly. Yes, 4 she had, and then he had 2, but they have 6 altogether. The ages are 29 to 44, and they have 7 grandkids, ages 5 to 20. So obviously you can see that's a beautiful, full life right there. What would make her want to do Modere? So we're going to find out. We also have our friend Pam. Pam actually owned a marketing agency, and she sold that. She had that of 25 years. And so what would make someone who has a marketing agency, she also has a family-owned cattle ranch, and she lives in a population of 500 people, what would make her want to do Modere? And so Pam has a beautiful story as well. She has 3 children, ages 23 to 28, and 1 granddaughter who's 6, but then another one that'll be due in November. So again, another beautiful full life. And Leanne is actually still currently working. You can thank her because she's taking her lunch break right now to be with us. but she has 27 years in the mental health and admin support. She works 40 hours a week, and she still built an incredible business here in Modere. And so you'll get to hear from her. She has 3 kids, 3 beautiful blessings, ages 15 to 25. And she had the privilege to get to adopt 2 of them, which is just absolutely amazing. So you'll get to hear from her. And then we have Shelly, and Shelly has been 20 years in the hairstylist realm. But here's something else really cool about her. She actually has also been in the health and wellness industry. And so she had that in her back pocket. So you could say that she actually really even knew what she was looking for when she saw Modere. And if it didn't fit, there's no way she would want to be a part of that, because she knows this health and wellness industry. So she has 4 kids, ages 27 to 37. So 4 kids in those 10 years, and now 10 grandbabies from 12 and a half to 1 month old, which is amazing. And then Mary Ellen, she is a jack of all trades. I mean, she might have to update you guys on everything that she's done, because I just was like, I can't even write it all down here. She's been a physical therapist, a fitness trainer, nutrition coach, fitness coach. Her and her husband own a gym, and they also have, she could say this better than me, a jujitsu gym that they own. And so she definitely, has her hands in so many things. So if that's you and you're thinking, I don't have time to do anything else, or you're thinking, I have too much time and I'm bored, I need purpose, we have the stories to connect with you today. And so Mary Ellen, her and her husband, John, they have 3 children. She definitely is just the best, incredible mom. She calls them her bonus children, because they are, and they have 2 beautiful grandchilds, ages 4 and 16. So before we get into, as you can hear, we have a lot of incredible business acquisition that's going through this whole, blessing of women here. But let's talk about what got them interested in Modere. And the thing is that some of these women actually started as customers. So let's talk about the power of the products. We're going to start with Judy. And so Judy, I'm going to ask you these questions. When you saw Modere, because for you guys to understand, she started Modere to support a friend. So when you saw Modere, what product was it that you chose to use to support your friend? And then what actually led you to say, yes, I actually want to do Modere as a business?
So thanks for having me on here. I really appreciate the invitation. So yeah, I had no interest in business whatsoever, but my friend was had enrolled with Modere, and I told her that I would support her. And what did she have for weight loss? So I immediately bought Trim and Activate. Then you know how we are, we stalk the UPS guy till they get here, right? So the UPS guy got here and started right the next day with both products. And within 3 days, I could feel a difference on my body. Now, I'm not making a claim that everybody's going to feel this way, but within 3 days, ladies, I could go to the bathroom and pull my shorts down without having to unbuckle them. So it was like a big aha moment for me, because I knew that I had my hands on a product that my friends needed. I had been doing other products and I had reached a plateau. Nothing was breaking it. I was kind of getting disgusted with it. So I knew that I had my hands on something that my friends definitely needed in their lives too. So it was at that point then that I called my friend, said, okay, give me the details.
So Leanne, you were also a customer. You started as a customer to kind of support too and see like, what is this Modere thing about? So share with us, I guess from you, like what opened your eyes to the opportunity, especially with having a full-time career, while you're like, you know what, I will do Modere as a business.
Perfect. So thank you for having me on. It's truly a blessing and an honor to be with these women. They are amazing. I saw my sister losing weight and feeling great. And for those of you who don't know me, I have been overweight pretty much my whole entire life. I was an obese child, learned to starve myself in high school. Back then, I guess you could now call it an eating disorder. But when I saw her doing something in a healthy way and losing weight, I mean, I would have ate dirt to lose weight. And when I tasted this pudding, I thought, you've got to be kidding me. This chocolate covered pudding that is amazing can help me lose weight. And it did. So I went on to lose 18 pounds and I've kept it off. And to be brutally honest with you, my finances were so bad, I had to wait for a payday to simply start on the lean body system. That's where I was at. I'd gone through a terrible divorce. money was in the toilet, adopted these 2 little babies, and life was rough. So I knew as a mom, I think we all do this with mom guilt. I didn't want to take this money out of my household account to get me products to lose weight. So I looked at that opportunity and I said, I think I can do this. I care about people. I share anyway. I share what I eat. I share what walks I go on. Why not? So that is what got me interested in the business, because I simply wanted my products paid for. And it's been so much more, Bethany, than just simply getting my products paid for. It's a humongous blessing for me and my family, way more than I ever could imagine. But God planted the seed and I just got to run with it.
Shelly, I would love for you to share maybe just your trust in the products, and then maybe give us a little like hint of what this brand new product, Ova M, which we like to say reinvent your hormone story. We'll talk about it more in a little bit, but give us a little like plug of what that has even done for you recently.
So yeah, I had a background in the nutritional world before and love products. We've been, very faithful with products for a lot of years, 20 plus years. And so like Bethany was talking about, the Ova M, I loved all the products just starting, and especially the whole skin with the BioCell and the skin. But recently, when the Ova M came out, I was really excited because I had tried the hormone route. I had struggled with a few things, and I tried it and I had terrible reactions to it. That isn't everybody, but that in my case, I could not be on any kind of a hormone balance replacement. And so I was really excited. I mean, I think I would have paid $500 for a bottle. That's how excited I was. So I got started, and I have had hormonal headaches for continually. I don't even know when they started, but I didn't even realize how bad it was until they had, until it had changed. But when I got started on the Ova M, I wasn't having hot flashes, maybe one a day, maybe. I didn't wake up with night sweats. Mine were headaches every day of my life. And sometimes they were light, sometimes they were throughout the whole day. And I had done everything. I had hydrated my body. I took good products. I watched what I was eating. I went to the chiropractor. I did everything else. And it was truly like a miracle for me. And another thing I noticed was I was starting to have, I'm 60 now, and I was starting to have where I would be in the middle of a sentence and poof, it was gone, and it was frustrating. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? And I can tell now my thought process when I am speaking, I stay on track. I'm not all over the place. And that's been huge. Another thing is I'm having amazing sleep. And we have a great product called Sleep Health, and I love that product, but I don't even take it hardly at all anymore. It's in my medicine cabinet if I need it once in a great while, but I can fall asleep. I wake up refreshed, and it has been a true blessing.
That's so good. And I'll just throw in one more fun nugget, because Shelly was talking about how when she started this product, she literally started seeing weight loss too, which that really is an incredible component. And even on our website, there's a whole, we just give so much information that we even love to give articles that are based off of science and understanding your body and why we formulate these products. And there's actually even an article that's tied to our Modere site that says understanding menopause and the weight gain. So it's just such a cool thing that she saw all of these things take effect.
Yes.
So Pam, let's jump to you. You actually started as a customer too. And so what was it customer wise? You're like, I think I'm going to try that product. And then your friend asked you to do something. And I know that that's what led you into the business.
Right. Well, I had horrible shoulder pain at that time. At that time, I could only raise my arm about to here. And I had went to the chiropractor. I did physical therapy. The doctor had said it was going to be surgery. And I really did not want to do that. So my friend had showed me the liquid collagen and the BioCell, and said it really helped joint pain. So at that point I was like, why not try it, And so I tried it, and I took it, as recommended, twice a day, for 30 days, and I could tell the pain going away. And within 90 days, it was gone. And now I can do this, So it's amazing. And I have done nothing else to it. I have not had to have any treatments on it or anything. I just continue on the BioCell, and it takes care of it. So, I mean, I was like shouting that from the rooftops, that it was so good. And then my friend asked me to do a post for her saying about the products. Well, when I put that post up, my friends just came out of the woodwork of that they wanted these products. No one in my area knew about Modere. They're like, I've never heard of that company. And so I just started off there. I went ahead and signed up because I was a business owner before, and my mind works like, hey, I'm not going to let her make that money. I'll make that money, And I had a hole to fill because we had closed our agency, or sold our agency. And so, it just perfectly came in, only God, it came in at the right timing. And so I went ahead and joined, and from just doing that post, I started out with like 10 customers. I mean, I just took off running, and all the rest is history. Now I have over 360. So it's amazing. And all it is sharing how good the products are. And probably over 80% of my customers are from referrals. It's just because the customers are great. The products are great.
Yeah, that's again just a huge testimonial to the products. And that's why, today we really want to help you guys understand that everybody who's really here sharing the products, we're sharing it because we actually believe in the products. And so that's what we find to be number one. And so if you haven't even tried the products, you need to text your friend and say, here's some things that I want to look at into helping my body with. And they're going to send you the right thing to get started on, because that's going to be your story. And when you have a story, you naturally sell, and selling isn't selling, it's actually sharing. Like, I feel like I've never sold a thing a day in my life. I literally just share. And sometimes I get to make new best friends like Pam, because we end up getting to work together all because of sharing, which is so fun. So speaking of best friends, Mary Ellen, as I share with you guys, she's a jack of all trades. She's in all of these health, fitness environments, coaching people from fitness to nutrition, physical therapy, recovery. So her wanting to be a part of Modere is really huge because she has a great name to her. And so something that I think is really important is, she was already, you could say, repping a brand of products because she has clients that she serves. So she shares, hey, use these products along with what we're doing. So what led her to change her brand to Modere? Well, a little bit of background, and then she's going to share a piece, is that she had some friends that she trusted. And because they were good friends, she said, I see that you're looking into this company. I'll actually look into it too. And so thanks to those friends sharing, it gave her eyes to look into something new. And she was won over by the product. So Mary Ellen, I would love for you to share, what was it about the products that made you go, I can market this. This is something I know my people need. And maybe share a little bit about something like your favorite product that you've noticed too.
It's really hard to just pick one product, Bethany, but I'll do my best in just a sec. But yeah, I'm just a total science nerd. I mean, from what Bethany has shared, that's my passion, health and wellness. And I'm always researching and looking into things. So even though I was repping another company, I'm always looking, because science changes so much and things change so much. So it was, as you said, Pam, God's plan to have us introduced to Modere via our friends who we really trust. And they're also very fitness-minded, health-conscious people. So John and I, my husband and I, just researched it, and we were just so impressed, especially with the whole clean living piece, because of some of the products we used before had things like sucralose and things like that in there. And I never was so crazy about that, but it just, and I have to say, because we're all sisters here, I was so impressed that the CEO is an amazingly brilliant sister and helps to formulate these products. I mean, that was very impressive to me, and it meant a lot. So we just researched the products and trusted our friends, and oh my gosh. And my husband, these guys know he's a jiu-jitsu guy. You said you did that well, Bethany, by the way. He's super lean always. And we both did the lean body system because we're big believers in using the products first before you're going to share. As you said, you have to build a story, right? It was unbelievable. I mean, I'm 63. Today he turned 58, but he did before and after pictures, and it just was crazy. And just like you said, Pam, and this is a testament to, I mean, we all have reputations, ladies, right? We've lived a long life, praise God, and we will continue to do so. But over time, we have built up incredible relationships. So you're right, Pam, when you put something up on social media, people are watching. And it just was amazing to me how many people were really anxious to hear what we were doing because they saw our results. So favorite product, man, I honestly have to go with the liquid biocell because this incredible collagen is in many of the products we've already mentioned. Trim, right? We haven't talked about Logic Coffee, which is up there too. But I'm thinking of Judy with wellness, and her background as a nurse too. It's like, and I know, Judy, you're really passionate about the Access line, so the gut health line, and we'll wish we had time to talk about that, but that has made such a difference to me personally because I have IBS, and it has just turned everything around. So, but liquid biocell, I have to say, everybody can benefit from it. Absolutely. From 20 on up. So that's the one that I probably share with the most passion, I would say, Bethany. Hard to choose.
It is hard to choose. I mean, even my top 3 is hard to choose from. So that was a perfect segue, because what I want to share with you guys is we have a brand that is clean living. And so that's one of the things that drew me in to want to be a part of Modere. And I know all of these women because we want to be a part of a company that's innovative. And as Mary Ellen shared, we have a CEO who has an ear open to hear. So anything that we share with her, she's like, if that's needed in the field, if that's needed out there, I would love to hear it because I want to help support you. I want to help give the people what they need. So we have that as a part of our company, which is why there's this incredible women's health product. And then on top of it, with clean living, as our label, we're in 34 countries. You can't be in multiple countries unless you actually have clean label products. Different countries have different regulations. And so something that's really exciting, my husband and we have a plethora of children. We're taking 6 kids with us all the way to Europe for 4 months. We can do that because we get to work from our phone. So we literally are going to do that. And the best part is our company is actually in all of those countries. And in Europe, they have very strict regulatory guidelines of what can and cannot be in the products. And so it's wonderful that we can help share the products there, but we can also order our products while traveling and receive it while in Europe. And so just to highlight some of the hero products for you guys, as Mary Ellen shared, the liquid collagen is world-class. No one else can have our liquid collagen because we're the only ones with the patent. And just to give you a very high-level explanation, again, the person who shared this with you can send you so much. We have so many incredible documentations and videos on this. But our collagen is like a rubber band. And so if you can picture stretching a rubber band and you stretch that 1,000 times, that's our joints, that's the elasticity in our skin, that's everything. You stretch it 1,000 times, it's either going to snap or it's going to get brittle and eventually break. But if you take that collagen and you stretch it 1,000 times underwater, what's going to happen is the moisture of the water protects it where it is not going to snap and it will virtually look the exact same. That's the power of collagen and hyaluronic acid, HA, which our products have together. So we don't just create one standalone thing, we blend synergistically the best to help make it the best for your overall use. And so HA is something that we stopped making at the age of 5 years old. So your sweet little grandbabies, your daughter, your son with the little plump skin, we have a 5-year-old right now, she just has the plumpest skin. She's still making that hyaluronic acid. When we stop making it, you see those little kids thin out. And so that's why we need to have that padding around our joints. That's why people can start doing things and realize, gosh, I feel better, or my hair is more luxurious my skin, fine lines, you just notice all these things because your body's absorbing it so much. And I won't even spend time to share this because there's so much, but it is the only one that is actually broken down to be the smallest particles that collagen and HA could be in order to absorb into your body. Because normally the particles of collagen and HA are so big, they literally, like, here's collagen, it can't get through. Do you see that? And so what happens is our matrix breaks it down where they can all get through. And we get the most absorption, which is why people see and feel the effect of the collagen quickly. We also have an incredible skincare line, which has collagen and HA. We have the energy line, which Marilyn talked about. I love the coffee because it gives me mental focus. We also have the women's health line. We have a fitness line. But most importantly, with all of that, why do we have these incredible hero products? Because we want you to have clean living in your body, on your body, and around your body, even to the bar of soap, even to the dishwasher detergent, all those kind of things. And all of those, I would say, are my favorites too. So speaking of still the customer experience, I'm really excited to go to Judy because she had shared something with me that I thought was very important.
So my very favorite product, if they told me they could only make one product from here on out, I would definitely encourage it to be the liquid collagen, because it's just done wonders for my skin. Like you had just said, I don't mind aging. I think it's a privilege, but I don't want to look old and haggard. I want to look young and vibrant. And collagen has definitely done that for my hair, my skin, my nails, my joints. I don't have creaky knees. I can work out, and it doesn't put limits on me, or it helps take any of those limits that I used to have. It takes those away, and I can move a lot easier. Also, I really like the new women's health product, especially the menopausal formula, because for all the 4 years that I've been doing this, that's one of the questions that always comes up, because my clientele, my customers tend to be in my age group or around my age group or going through the same seasons in life. And many of them will ask, do you have anything for menopause? Do you have anything for hot flashes? What do you have for this? What do you have for that? And well, we had some products that might alleviate it, but they weren't really going to like totally, they weren't targeted at menopause. So when they said they were bringing out this menopause product, I did a little happy dance, because I knew that it would be so beneficial for so many women. I am on hormone replacement therapy, but I'm on a very low dose of it. So because I'm on a low dose of it, then some of those symptoms break through. And I have been basically suffering silently with them for almost 20 years. And so I was very anxious to get the OvaM product. And I started it. As soon as I started it, I had some of the same results that Shelly did. I didn't even realize how poor my sleep was until it was good. And I sleep soundly. I wake up refreshed. We're all ladies on here. My vaginal dryness was terrible. And the solutions that your doctor gives you are not good solutions. So it has taken that away. It's been definitely better for my mood and my energy. But I have a lot of customers that had been asking about it, and some of them were able to start a little early with the little, early access project that we had going on. And there was one woman in particular, and her story stands out to me because she said she's only been on it for 2 months, but her biggest problem was she felt rage, just terrible rage. And this product took that away. I mean, can you imagine going through that all the time? And then, this product comes out, and now that you don't have to deal with that anymore. So I really like that product. I could go on and on for hours about what it's done for different customers and what different products have done for different customers. But I am very excited about OvaM and all of our collagen-based products.
As you're hearing from, fivefold, that's what I'm going to say, actually 6 with me, but that's a fivefold confirmation of, is Modere a fantastic opportunity to be a part of? Absolutely. And is now the right time? Absolutely. Especially with this women's product that's launched. So many women are in need of support, but then we also have products for every you know, male, female, every demographic, every age. We have that. And so right now I would just, you know, encourage you to text that person who sent you this video and say, okay, I watched the video. Here's who I connect with most. Here's what I need for my body most. Here's what I would love support in. Send those things, because then we can get you the right information. We can also get you more on the compensation, more on the products, whatever information you need, we have that. But here's the best part is that Modere, with this clean living label and being global, we are poised to be a household name. We absolutely are. And so now is the best time, because most likely your neighbor doesn't know about Modere, and yet it can be drop shipped right to their door, which is fantastic. Send a text to your friend, but most importantly, I'd love for you to tell them, I really feel like I want the customer link or I want the social marketer link, because we have a different way for you to connect. And what your friend is going to do is they're going to send you the one that fits you right now in this time. So if you have any more questions, ask your friend. But by all means, we can't wait to hear your story. We can't wait to have you on here. There's lots of people that you're going to impact, just as you've seen. Every single person here, their life hasn't been impacted, but they have impacted many because they said yes, and they decided to be a good friend and share with someone else. And you can do that too. So thanks for your time. And we look forward to be hearing more from you.